What's up, guys? Sean here. We got a 2003 Harley Davidson Electra Glide Classic. This is not the Ultra. The only difference between the Electra Glide Classic and the Ultra will be these lower fairings and speakers back here. But this is a 100th anniversary edition, and this bike has an incredible 11,000 miles on it. I know the owner. He's actually Fine Cars by Guy. Guy is the owner. He's on this bike for like the past 7 or 8 years. This bike has always been kept indoors. It's incredibly clean. If you ever need anything, bam, it was done. It was fixed. It was replaced. Whatever. Super clean bike. We're gonna take it for a spin. See what 11,000 mile classic feels like. You'd really be hard pressed to find a cleaner, nicer bike than this. Now, we've ridden a bunch of these Ultras and Electra Glides before, and what's interesting is I can't really tell the difference. I just rode, the last two I rode had 61,000 miles on it. They feel just as good. So they're really durable engines. It's a really durable bike. They are made for touring. They're made for long distances. They're made to put a lot of miles on them. I talk to the guys at Harley all the time, and I'm like, how many miles you see these bikes do? And these guys tell me, like, I've seen them over 180,000 miles. That's not unusual for these bikes. That's what they're made for. That's what people use them for. So don't be don't be scared to buy a bike that's got 60, 40, 60K on it, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Just want to make sure it's been maintained. And this bike has definitely been maintained. Mechanically, cosmetically, spiritually. This is for the guy who's like, I love that bike, and you want a low mileage bike. For whatever reason, you're like, I need low mileage stuff. I need it to be as close to perfect as it possibly can be. This would be the bike for you. And this bike runs good. It runs like a top. It bangs through all the gears, no problem. This is, I believe, is the 1450 motor. And it's a very durable engine. I'm gonna pop a Yui right here. Cut this ride a little bit short because I don't know how much fuel I have in this bike. But I'll bang through all the gears. There's 2, there's 3, 4, 5. They didn't come out with a 6-speed until the later years. But the way these gears were set, it's a great RPM for cruising on the highway. This bike's made for touring. It's made for listening to music. We're rolling down the highway at 75 miles an hour with your girl in the back and all your gear inside the tour pack. Guys, this bike runs great, sounds great, is great, and if you wanted this bike and you wanted to talk to the guy who's owned it for the past 8 years, we could arrange that. It's no big deal. kept very well, very good maintenance on this bike. Sneak in. If you're wondering why he doesn't still have this bike, it's because I rolled up one day with a 2007 CVO 110 Ultra, and it was red and black, and I saw this bike and I said, "Guy, this is your new bike. You're gonna love this thing." He's like, "Oh, well, we'll see." I take that thing off the trailer. He takes it for a spin that weekend, and he traded this one in for the other one. You know, he wasn't even looking for a bike. But he saw a bike. He's like, "I gotta have that bike."